There we go. Boom, crashes again. Yeah. No. Me spell. Hold on. Alright, by the way, cars crashes his game when you spawn it. So yeah, well the cars we had to rescript. We have to redo all that. I'm not. That's gonna be done because we already know there's vulnerability with these vehicles, even with the spawners. All that's gonna be fixed. I do like the G. Alright, let's go pick them up. Tell them don't bother loading the vehicle. The vehicles are not optimized yet. Both the spawner and all that. What's up, bud? What's up? Yeah, I gotta get you within the other studio. Just give me a minute, buddy, okay? Where we're dropping everything off. Okay. Well, Frog, we do got another person that can build like me now. So we're gonna move a lot quicker through the other maps. Yeah, the vehicles. Yeah, the vehicles are going to go through a lot of optimization and stuff like that. Like if you guys go look at the cop cars and stuff that we have running, because he's from Croydon. What is underneath here? All right, what time is it? All right, we have about 30, 40 more minutes of work. I'm actually going to start working on this building here. Frog, I want your opinion. The no, never mind. I won't need it because I don't need these upper floors. I'll get rid of the third floor elevator just because I don't need all this because we have the Federation building now. I was doing the top floor for security, but now we have the Federation building right there. Why do we have an elevator here just sitting? Yo, Skyver Moon, how are you, buddy? Maybe. Don't hurt me. I'm only busting your chops. Nice. All right. Uh, quick question, Frog. Are we sticking to the idea of building the interior of the airport in a separate studio? Okay. Then I'm gonna get rid of these mechanical doors. I'm gonna be replacing them with stationaries. I hate Roblox. You know the studio's broke again. Because he's Lieutenant Dan and he lost his legs and he's angry at the world. Salty's Lieutenant Dan. And the inventories section in the studio is broken. So now I gotta search for entry doors by manually. Have a good night, buddy. Yo, they really gotta fix the studio. This is gonna drive me nuts. I can't sit here for 9 hours literally looking for my entry doors. What is this? I'm just gonna spawn it in and see what it looks like. Just load it. Yes. It's not. It works. It's just they messed up their inventory folder again, so it's all wonky. So now it's like I gotta play wacko, you know what, freaking just to find what I'm looking for. Well, my studio, this is not open for the lower end developers. But I do got a studio I gotta add you to. You just gotta be patient with me. That's all I ask, okay? Because I got about 45 minutes worth of work if I decide to go to bed tonight. I'm on my second monster, so the odds are I'll be running through the house. Yeah, so that's pretty cool that the Xbox opened up for it, you know? Which server are you talking about, Moon? If I do this correctly, I could put the airport and a hotel interior into one studio. So goodbye, farewell, arrivederci, my friend. It is not the end, just the beginning of a new. That was my apartment doors. This is my 2015 GMC that I might want to. So this is our other cop car that we have. So yeah, something's going on with this unmarked cop car. I'm gonna have to figure it out in a separate studio. I say next week, Salty, I'm gonna spend a day trying to. I'm gonna have to purchase several licensing agreements for sirens and stuff, and I want to settle on one set of sirens for all of our vehicles for every map. Wait, hold on. How do I have access in the server? Oh yeah. Oh, you're vampire. Okay. But which server are you I'm confused. Talking about like the game or Discord? I thought I invited her to Discord. You should have full access. I'll ask my coordinator that runs the Discord and see exactly what's going on. Yeah, see, I see you right there. What's up? All right, yeah, I'm gonna head out of here too. I'm gonna focus on getting this done. See ya. Bye, buddy. Yeah, vampire. I will talk to Backrooms tomorrow, and I'll have him reach out to you to see exactly. Not yet, Carton. Not yet. I gotta take a breather, bud. Let me. I'm gonna rate this boy. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rate you privately. Hold on. Oh, going back to Chill Zone. Wolf's in there. I didn't know my buddy Hemp was in there. Yo, Hemp, is your mic active? No, I'm hopping out of here, but I saw my other developer in here. Has Wolf always been in here? All right, Vampire. God bless you, buddy. Drive safe, okay? Yeah, he's probably AFK. But yeah, kid, all I ask out of you when you watch the streams and you're with me is to be patient with me. I'm always a busy bee. So yes, let me actually get you into the other studio real quick. Because I at least want to start cleaning this up and getting the airport put together. I just gotta figure out what I want to do with this, guys. I might just put the wall there. Group games. Alright, so yeah, here's the Creators Lab. Uh, did you request to join the group on Roblox yet, bud? Okay. And when I get there, I'm going to ask for your username, okay? And I'm going to put you under interim developer until we get your animation role on the group end of things running. We actually do have it here on Discord now. I believe he said that he did it. I don't know if he closed himself out of the. Yeah, there shouldn't be no self advertisements. This is not about promoting your own product per se. Alright, let's see how many members we're requesting. Okay, 2. There's C4. Okay, so I already know who. Why did I even ask what his name was when I'm thinking of Nintendo 64? Okay, so he's one of our intern developers. I'm thinking he's not with. Okay, up your hair. Okay, hold on. There you go. You got your role on Discord, by the way, bud. And I'm going to add you to the Creators Lab. Alright, so everybody's ready dropping their stuff. I gotta make sure services is clean, okay. Now who's able to join this? Co-founder should have access to edit. Team members should be able to edit. Intern developers should be able to edit. Admin, edit. Product designers can come in here and drop off stuff. Obviously my Abby guy won't have one. There we go. All I ask, I'm gonna be serious with you, don't touch other people's products, okay? Did you hear me, Curtin? So you can work within this studio, within your animations, and get all that established. You can cut yourself a corner and then put your tag there if you want, like your little. I'm actually gonna tell everybody to actually start organizing themselves in here because I have no clue who's is who. Like, okay, I already know for a fact this is Snowy, who's gonna be off suspension soon. Yes, you're within the Creators Lab. So this is all Snowy. All right, there you are. So cut yourself a niche in the land somewheres and start working on your animations, and I will be looking at them. I'll be watching you. And if I see that you're really good and you weren't trying to fib me or try to trick me, which I don't think you are, because I've watched some of the stuff you showed me, which is pretty epic, then we'll work you up to junior animation, and eventually you work yourself up the ladder. Okay? Yeah. So this is where all of our developers come in and they work with it with their creations. Actually, Hemp needs to be in here as well because he can build in this studio as well. But I think I don't remember. See, my brain is farting right now because I am really getting old. Let me go to here. I gotta make sure he actually has roles, team member. Roles. Come on, members. Okay. Let's look at my player membrables. There's Justin. There's Toga. There's Bill Create Fun. There's Gray. There's Corporal. I know he's AFK, so I'm not gonna. My brain is literally farting. I don't remember his Roblox user tag. There's my product designer. Team members. Okay. There's Aspect. There's Def Clan. There's Body. This is Wolf Gamer. Okay, yeah, that's I know who this is. This is Nate. That's my buddy Nate. There's Salty. No, that's Nate. And who's this? This is my big guy right here. There's Dano. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him tomorrow because I gotta get him within his team member role. Matter of fact, I'll rate him right now and see if he's up. Which I think he's sleeping. Yeah, this dude sent me a dumpster, guys, for his first build. But yet this guy could build just like me. I'll wait until tomorrow and he'll let me know. Then we'll get him moved on over. Because then he can get in there as well. Because I want to give him... Matter of fact... Alright, well... Alright. Alright, while he's in there doing that, I'm gonna be getting close to the end. And tomorrow, guys, we'll come in. We'll start getting all this cleaned up. I'm not worried about... Okay, Hemp's back. Okay. Yo, Hemp, what is your Roblox tag, buddy? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out your Roblox tag. That's funny. I see my brain is not functioning. Let me get back to Discord. Alright. Wolfaholic. I'm not sure if you're even inside. Hold on. Hold on. Wolfaholic TV. Okay. I don't think you requested to join the group here then. I have a quick question. For you. No, not you. I'm talking to my buddy Wolf here. So, when I asked you to show me what you've been developing, right? I want to know, why did you show me a dumpster as your first thing to audition for the team when you could legitly build stuff like this, this, and let's not get started on this. Like, why do you break my heart like that, bro? That's not cool, man. You're just teasing me. All right, let me get you the group because I want to get you. Wait, what? Rendered mesh. Okay, well, kiss my rear. Oh, I did that. Let me go back to my group. Yeah, because I don't think you're within the group. Why are you in? Oh my lord. Team member. Alright, so he's there. Go back to Discord. Let's go all the way back to my group. Go all the way over here. Find Wolf. Add a new role. Let me find the role that I want to add him to. He's going to be a senior developer as one of them because he's one heck of a builder. But there's something else where I want him. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Listen, I have no clue. I'm not going to look at what it is. It could be just a name. Their system is completely broken. Here's my visual effects artist. See. And there should be one more I have to give them, I believe. No, that was the right one. So Wolf, you're now a senior developer, and I got you up to a game and architect specialist coordinator. So pretty much when eventually with the other maps and I start hiring on more builders, authentic builders like us, you will be in charge of them. Hey, there you are. Yeah, so next time don't tease me with a dumpster. You know, that's like taking a fat guy to me to an all eat buffet and all there is salads. That's just straight teasing me. Like I'm very very impressed. Like it's hard to find. Like I'm not being this so hard to find builders like us who takes the architectural details to the buildings. You know. Yeah. 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 you know. And I like how you're taking that building, and yes, it's not obviously identical to what it's called a reference build. You're getting an idea, and actually, you're making it older than what that picture is, believe it or not. Because I'm not sure if you actually realize that or not, but when I was looking at it, like this here don't tell much but once you get to the nitty gritty down here, all the blockiness of it, it brings you back to the 16th, 17th century, maybe even 14th, 15th century when they were building these tenements and they were made out of a thicker block. Yeah, yeah. Well, crap. When Notre Dame caught fire, I cried because of the building. You know, yeah. It's yeah, yeah. You know, yeah. I like my favorite architecture. Obviously, I like Victorian era, but I like the Pullmans. Because there's not many of those buildings around no more. Where I live, there was a lot of them, but the Chelsea, a lot of them got burnt down because they chop them up and don't maintain them. And now down where the Genesee flats used to be, hold on, there's the Olveston, which is built in, I believe, 1898.
Gotta end the stream soon.
It's a Pullman style.
3 o'clock a.m.
The landlord that owned that building never took care of it. Never ever took care of it, and it was very sad because the building was literally some of the pictures. If I ever get a chance to show you again, not you, but the stream and everybody, it will literally make you cry. How bad it was. The roof was caving in. People were living in this building during that time. So the mayor, and this like I don't care about party lines within this country. Gabby, shut that door. I get striked. And he is a Democratic mayor, but he doesn't act like it. He don't care about party lines. He's about his people of the city. He's trying to rebuild the city back to what is you obviously can't be what it used to be because the industrial era is really long gone. But he's trying to modernize it. He ended up telling the landlord, "I'm done." He took the property back for taxes because he was behind on taxes. So they did end up taking the property back, sold it for $1 to a developer. The developer is now spending well over $60 million on renovating the building and bringing it back to life. Yeah, and I was down there several times just watching the work being done, and I give this company a lot of credit because yes, they're obviously they're going to add on a brand new part of the building in the back. I think it's an elevator shaft, but he's trying to blend the brick in as much as possible, which you don't see that. You see a lot of people just add on to a building and it's something different. This guy wants to blend it in.
I think he's spent a lot of money up there.
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, I'll show you the building. Hold on. I'm not too sure, but watch this building. Let's see if I can actually find a better one too while that one's downloading. Get a better angle. Alright, so this is what the building used to look like. Actually, let me save it if I can blow it up. So that's the Olveston, right? If my stream didn't crash. Yeah, this is something to do with their new update because even their studio, even their hmm Yeah, I was done with that today. I was ready to put my head through a blender. Yeah, smaller. hmm Yeah. Just put that out there. So yeah, if you're watching the stream real quick, brother, this is the Olveston. Yeah, so yeah. So before the Olveston, there was the Genesee Flats, which burned to the ground, killed 6 people. Their faces was carved into the limestone of the front of this building. Now watch what happens when you get scumbags that buy buildings like this, okay? It eventually turns into this. You know, the cupolas and the top are gone. And actually, I'll pull up one of the pictures of the interior, actually. If I can find the interior. Yeah, right here. So, now this is what makes me, and this is why I believe this country needs what's called a regulatory system. Yeah, sad. Waiting until you see the interior, and people were living it inside this.
I'll be in the house.
And that's the interior. And by the way, that's my best friend, Jerry. Gabby, you would recognize him if you weren't so little when we lived next door to the firehouse.
It's a core kitchen.
I'm gonna tell him that next time I hear from him. Would you live in this building?
Who?
Talking to my buddy here, Wolf.
Dang.
Gabby, you gotta go to bed.
When are we getting the house?
I don't know, Gabby. Go to bed. I'm still working. Yeah, so
Please tell me. You should go.
yeah. Yeah. And this building has survived 3 fires. Yeah, and got lucky. They got lucky that the last fire it had, it was in the elevator shaft. So they got lucky, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't get how here in the United States, so the biggest issue in the United States is the housing market. It is the most corrupt market in the entire world, in my opinion. Especially when it, yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, this is what I believe. There should be 3 listments. Well, there should be 4 listments of properties: industrial, commercial, residential, then rental. Rental, and you're not once a property is listed within codes as a rental property, it cannot be switched without going through a lot of paperwork. Because we have people buying properties left and right in this country and kicking people out to the curb. That's what's happening to me. Well, that's what's happened to me, which is fine. Yeah. Wow. It's bad. So this is a fairly, I believe, newer one than the Ovalston, but this is the Cantina. Okay, I remember this fire. I was just a little kid, and this is the first time I cried over a building burning because I love the architecture of this building. Yeah, I'll save the photo and I'll pull it. I'll save a few of the photos. I don't know why they're pulling up as Jeff's. Like, what the H? I didn't even know what the heck a JIF was. Because then I gotta go through this process of conversion. So that's the fire. And I lost two of my classmates in this fire, and one of our classmates lost his left arm. It burned for 5 days. Firefighters literally were dinging from the side of the building, dragging people down to get them out. And that what was left of that I think it was almost 11-story building, 8 stories I believe. I believe it was total eight floors all together. You know, because the building next to it, the building next to it, ironically, has what's called a dragon's mark on it. And you rarely ever see a building having a dragon's mark on it because usually the building is destroyed before it has the opportunity. But like, I built my own version of the cantina. Let's see. I'm not sure if I could pull it up just because the studio's all wonky. I don't know how the heck Roblox just broke the toolbox again. What? Yeah. Well, that, and how about when you import meshes through the import tool, the that little the markers are like all the way over there, but you have the meshes right here. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I've been here since. Well, I've been here since '06. The Devon since '09. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Well, they've been in competition not just with Unity, but their biggest competitor right now, believe it or not, is Unreal Engine, because Unreal Engine's blown everybody out of the park so far. Oh, there's my entry door. I'll set that aside because I definitely need that. Thank you. I was looking for you. But like, I've been saying this for years. You know, you go back through a lot of my old videos, you'll hear me saying Roblox is going to get better. Roblox is going to get better. And that's what they did. So this is going to take a second to actually load. But yeah, right now, tomorrow, I'll have the rest of this airport pretty much done. Because all I'm doing right now is I'm going to get the roof on this airport. I'm going to cap it. It's done. I'm going to mesh the outside walls. Same thing in the back area. Get all that done. Get the back wall. Ancient temple. And what happened during one of our battles with the Russians, they ended up bombing this building, but the exterior walls stayed. So the emperor decided not to tear the building down, but pretty unique story to it. And that's one thing about me as a creator. See, people don't realize what a gaming architect is. It is somebody that takes, it's like a movie director, a movie producer. But I'm the mix of all, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing a storyboard to life. And that's what a story is really about. But I'm going to try to put this building and the hotel within the same exact studio. I'm going to try. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I have that. I took Hawaii as, and you could do the same thing with a terrain to mesh tool. But yeah, the Xbox loaded the game today. Yep. So yeah, yeah. So that's gonna. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna show you this building. Are you ready to see it? Wait. Hold on. No, yeah. Don't look. I actually want to spawn in here. Turn myself around. Then give you a tour of the entire building. This might not be in any of my maps as far as I think of right now. This might just be like a special studio of its own. Let me know when you're watching because I want to show you this beauty. Probably my, probably my. No, I run into issues because of this house, and this house is the guy told me straight out. He said the house is a dead zone. He said there's so many wires all over the place, you can't tell what's what, and then what it does, like I never knew this. Like when you got the cable wires, right, and you got all the extra ones just sitting around not doing nothing, you know that bleeds out your Wi-Fi. Yeah, I never knew that. I'm like, well, can't wait to move. So it's built in 1872. Yeah, it's an older house. It's a full house. And I've been here for 7.5 years. Paid my rent on time. Never been late for bills. Been a good tenant. Put as this. Before I got real bad with my back and everything, deteriorating over the years, I used to pressure wash the driveway, the roof, the siding, all the windows. You don't see tenants doing that to a property that's a rental property. I get it, the guy's in it to turn a profit. I get that. But the way he handled it, I don't care about me. I could live in a cardboard box. It don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? It's what he's doing to my kids. It's unforgivable. All right. Let me know when you're ready to look because this is going to be awesome. Look at this building. This is my version of the way I would rebuild the cantina. And yeah. Obviously it's floating a little bit, but it's broken down into several buildings actually, believe it or not. The first one way over here is one building. Then you have a courtyard. You have the center building that's almost 14, 15 stories. Then the other building on the other side. As I said, I could technically take this as a mesh building and put it in one of my maps. But having it as a full interior and all that is not going to happen. Wait until you see the apartments. Well, not all of them. This is the first one. This is the only one I actually did. So this is your living room. Spacious living room. You have room for your grand piano. Decent sized flat screen TV above the fireplace. This is your dining room. Brand new state-of-the-art kitchen that we had put in for you guys. With brand new appliances. You have a beautiful refrigerator, Samsung, state-of-the-art. This is nothing. Like, I love building. It's always been something. This is your pantry closet, by the way, guys. This is where you store your food. The only mistake I made on this one was not enough space in between the door and the wall, but you win some, you lose some. Yep. Yep. And now, yeah. All right. Yeah. Pick a bookshelf. Well, shelf. 1, 2, or 3. Well, there's a secret. I just want to see if you can guess it. There's a secret book. Okay, the third one, left or right? Nope, left. Let me see if I'm too far away. Hold on. See, that's what I hate about that. Boom. A secret room. All the drawers open. That one's duplicated. I gotta clean it. This is another hallway. You got storage units. This is one bedroom. I'm thinking about turning this into like a haunted game, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out down the road. I'm not worried about it. It is something I would like to complete as a showcase build. This is the master bathroom. Okay. Yeah, same here. Um, the next city you're gonna be with me. Yeah, I know you are. You're gonna be right next to me. The next city I want to go a little bit slower. I'm gonna tackle the roads first and the sidewalks, but at the same time, strategizing in our heads. You know, we're gonna place markers: 16th century, 18th century, tenements, skyscrapers. We'll figure it out. But I think the next map is not going to be that big. I think the next map where I'm going to hit is going to be one of the lower islands, the one of the two that's closest to Croydon, and one of them is just I think there's like three villages, decent sized villages, not big. Nothing of this size, by the way, just very small. You know, Hawkins style. That's small, and you're going to have rural area for like farms. This is your closet, but here you have a safe. So yeah, like but nothing yet. Waiting to see the other building. You can go out here. I hate these stupid freaking. I prefer E now. You go all the way up. And this is I started building this long before I got smarter with meshes and how to use like precise and all that. So I could be a lot better at building now than what I was back then. So this is back then. Imagine me now. Well, I'm relearning, so oh, there's that picture I showed you. I didn't have to go look it up on Google. I have it right here for you. It's in Roblox. And yes, guys, for the record, I did go down to the Titanic and I did steal their doors. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. What is Rose gonna do? Smack me? She's dead. I'm not worried about it. And yes, I stole their stairs. But I'm hoping you're ready to walk flights of stairs because see, eventually, once this whole game is done, like part of me, I want to build some. I'm gonna continue building games because I'm loving the journey with it. Yeah. And, yeah. Yeah. Well, waiting to see my hobbies. Yeah, waiting till you see my hobbies though. I got hobbies in my mind. I got simulations in my mind. I got probably quite a few different games within the back of my mind, just sitting there, you know, just cooking, sitting there cooking. I want to get this one done because the one thing I've learned, and I end up signing up for this course if I could learn how to master my skills at advertising stuff like that. If I become a good marketer, because obviously I'm building a brand and it's beyond just what I got building here in Roblox. So now we come up these stairs. And, yeah. That Phoenix can go. All these statues can go. Come up to this balcony. Yeah. Quick question. If this building caught fire, how many days to put it out? Global warming will kick into overdrive. No, all this, no. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Excuse my language, guys. There's actually elevators. And by the way, these stairs actually work. These fire escapes. They're gonna work better now since I actually know about the precise and everything. See how that's not anchored, but like I even learned, like now they brought the material manager, which is a lot better, more optical. Let's see how many parts this building is. 26,000 parts. Yep. Yeah. So that's my version of the cantina. Probably cost you $60 million just to build the first floor. But tomorrow, I'm gonna. That whole thing was 26,000. But it's not fully optimized either. But the other thing, that's in my beginning phase of development. Now I know how to optimize and I know how to do stuff like that, like bringing it down further. You have to think, when I started with this map, we're at 289,000 parts. We're at 82,000 and going down. And within the buildings, for example, since you're still watching, I mean, take a look at this interior. Wait until I make the Haunted Mansion one, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. As I said, Shadow Gaming Studios, it's going to be the biggest thing to hit Roblox ever. Because not only are we going to... That's why if you look in the roles, you're seeing like legitimate company roles being established. And as we grow and as revenue gets poured into the Roblox studio through Roblox, and obviously me doing this this freelance marketing and all that, that's going to bring in a boatload of money too. Then I could just start conversion money over to Roblox, storing it in where it needs to be. We could hire more developers, more programmers, and workspace. Oh yeah. Yep, I have a community page. Yeah, I have a community page, but I do have a website, and that's something I want to get on there where I got to do. I got to establish the ability to apply for jobs, because in order for you people to come and want to work on this entire map itself, you know, this game itself, you know, Carton got lucky because he actually showed me really good. I don't have nobody that specializes in just, you know, the animations, the emotes and stuff like that. You know. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something because this is gonna give me. And being a gaming architect, one thing you're gonna learn is everything rides on your shoulders. And it's a lot harder than people think putting a game together. There's an entire backstory. For example, when you guys go on Main Street over there, where is it? Main Street over here, right? Where that theater is, there was a fire next door to it that actually killed people. You don't see that in Roblox. You know what I'm saying? You don't see stuff like that where there's a story behind every structure. And I mean, I want to do urban development in real life because I think I would jump off a bridge because I think it's a little bit too much complication to it. But we're going to find out how many parts this airport really has. And the airport's not even optimized yet, guys. So figure that one, okay? When you guys keep that in the back of your mind, it's not even optimized. It might take a century for it to actually load in because it is a significant. The cars there from the spawners are actually created by my best friend Greg. Those are the obviously the script in itself needs to be. He wasn't a really good scripter. I'm assuming he probably used the free chassis and all that, which is fine, you know. But he knows how to build. My Covidic Bay Cop cars are all built by him. Just to give you guys an idea, okay? That's still loading. So the possibility that might actually crash. So that tells you it's not optimized. So there's still a lot that has to be done. And one thing about being a gaming architect, guys, you've got to learn to bite the bullet and swallow. Because yes, I would love to have this building as an interior for the map itself. You walk right in and see it. But it's okay because we have the ability to teleport to another studio, which is another sandbox, and you're going to have that ability to actually go into the building. Now, if I do the things right, we can actually have this entire complex, not obviously not the hangars and all that, this right here, all of this will be able to be within to one studio, which means you will have 10 floors of the hotel to explore. You know, which then you will have this entire arena where all these stores will be. You know what I'm saying? Back here will be your courts. Uh, yeah, I'll talk to Frog and I'll talk to Aspect, see what because there's gonna be a lot of programming, and they already been working on it in the back scenes. So people throughout our live streams, you guys will see every now and then you will go weeks without hearing from the other developers, and it's not because they're not working; it's just they're behind the scenes. Yeah, obviously our director of programming, he is a big time developer for Roblox. He's a really good programmer. He has tons of projects lined up, commission projects. I'm not gonna hound him. Obviously, his primary job is to come in after everybody else is done and make sure everything's optimized. There we go, guys. Uh, I might end up doing a menu. I might end up time for things to load. You know, then and that's why I like the vehicles, and that's something that's gonna be awesome too. Even the cop cars guys are gonna be put into the replicated storage and have its own separate GUI to load those in. You know, yeah. And the one thing, another thing, I'm gonna assume that you're really organized yourself. I am very anal when it comes to being organized within the studio. Yeah. Yeah. I can't load it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, did I ever show you the front? See, this is the only building, guys. You're really just gonna have an opportunity to actually go into, because this is where you're gonna be buying your tickets for if you own your own private jets. So there's Croydon, and this is only a population of 54,000. Wait until I get a Van Hala. But I'm gonna. Yeah. Well. It, yeah. Well, this is what's going to end up happening. In order for you guys, there's one or two ways to get to the other islands. You could spend the boo bucks and purchase a private jet. So that's another thing I talked to Frog too about this whole entire implementation of this ticket system. It's strictly for access to inside the airport, which means if you have your own private jet, you could actually teleport that way. Or if you have a pilot's license that gives you access to the airport all the time with no time limit. So I do got to sit down with them and explain what the system's for. But in order for a regular person who doesn't spend that money, you want to go, let's say, to Van Hala or Kovivik Bay or the Arcadius Islands. You want to go to one of these other islands. You're going to go into the front of the airport. You're going to teleport inside. Then you're going to go up and buy a ticket, another ticket. You're actually going to buy a flight ticket. You're going to go through screening. You're going to go to whatever gate it is, and you're going to teleport into the aircraft, and you're going to fly off to your next destination. You know what I'm saying? Will that change? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? I have to figure out, is it plausible to have airport at all 21 islands? You know, obviously I gotten smarter. I could mesh 90% of my buildings. I'm not worried about that because I do know at the end of the day, you're not going to get an airport like this at another one. You know what I'm saying? Where you're going to spawn into is this one. Yeah, 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 yep. So, and don't worry about this little question mark up here, guys. Don't look at it. It's nothing to look at. Oh, by the way, this is part of our land too. I have yet to create this little peninsula, but this is mainly just a military naval island. It's a prelude into what we're going to be doing to Mother Russia, where we're going to teach them to mess with our sister nation, Ukraine. But yeah, so oh yeah, well, right now we're starting off with just 21 islands. Eventually, there will be more islands added on way down the line. So eventually, what I'm going to end up doing is redoing this entire map here to be an empty Earth. And you're going to have Russia as a separate island. United States is going to be a separate island. It's the same thing with Japan. I'm not every country. I'm not going to do. I might. Who knows? Who knows with me? I have the mind span of a rodent. But at the end of the day, Canada is going to have their own island. And if I decided to be a little bit of a crazy man, I might take over the entire world. You know. But there's always a backstory to every one of these. By the way, this is Ghost Skull Island. This is not gonna have. This is a different type of island. It's not gonna have. It's not gonna. I can't say it's not going to have a city. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. But here's another thing that is going to be very unique, guys. There will be, when you guys get into these maps and you guys get rolling, you guys get cooking, you guys are having fun. I know you guys love Disney World, but guess what? Disney schmizzy. We're not going to have a Disney, okay? I know you're going to cry and you're not going to like it, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You will heal. You know what I'm saying? But we will end up having what's called Ghost World or Ghost Plays Land. This right here is, I'm not sure if I'm going to have two separate islands. I might have one island that's this one, which is the Advent Island, concerts, a hangout. To where everybody can go and just de-stress, have fun, bounce around, be goofy. Then I might end up building a huge theme park world with roller coasters, you name it, in a separate studio at some point down the line that you could literally leave Croydon map, teleport to the other studio into that game. So there's a lot. There's a lot that I got going on, guys. But you guys notice I've been developing for so long. You know, it's just there's so much. I do got to eventually spend a day or two and actually get organized. Oh, by the way, yes, you're going to be able, well, you won't see yourself getting on airplanes. I don't think I'm going to go that far, but you're going to see the airplane taking off, and you're going to teleport out, and you're going to teleport back into the other studio. But I want to show you guys something, okay? Okay. I'm going to leave you guys down memory lane, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Rose. We'll see the world one day. Yes, this is the RMS Titanic. But where there's an old, there will be a new whenever it fully loads in. Yes, eventually. Yes, you're gonna be able to get to, because I was gonna do trains, but the sheer size of the islands, you're not gonna have a train system that, I don't care how advanced your society is. If you know anything about Earth, regardless what dimension it is in, when you look at the ring of HE double hockey sticks, she's a very unforgivable bee, you know what I'm saying, okay? She does not forgive. And trust me, my buddy here who lives in Hawaii can tell you that. So you're not going to have an entire system where you're going to have subway tunnels in the bottom of Mariana Trench and stuff like that. But this is the Titanic 2, guys, that will be under development at some point in my life. So eventually I'll be building a Titanic 2 at some point. And yes, I'm not at the normal level where I'm supposed to be. This is the upper level where I'm supposed to be. Everything's below grade, hiding in the basement. Don't worry about it. Me and Rose will be up here in the front of the Titanic when the new iceberg comes. But I'm doing so many. I've gotten better, guys, over the years. I want to find that one studio code right here. I know Hemp is gonna like this if you're still watching Hemp. I think I've already showed you this before. And this series has been requested by a lot of people. They wanted to come back. It will. So I'm not sure when the next episode will come out for this. But this is where I do custom real life builds. This already has 2,000 parts. But this house will be something people can actually come in here, play around, take a look at it. So that will be coming back as well. But lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of work. Lots of work. I'm just glad I found my doppelganger. Or more like he found me. So, I'm very blessed. I actually found someone who builds like me. I knew there was somebody out there somewheres. I couldn't be the only unique mind building like an architect on freaking Roblox. But beyond that, guys, it is almost 4 o'clock. Actually, no, it's only 3:12 in the morning for me. I've been streaming for God knows how long. I literally lost track of time because my stream has reset it God knows how many times. Well, this stream here has only been 4 hours, but I know there's a lot more than that. But anyways, I've been live forever, so at the end of the day, I appreciate everyone, you guys, that tune into these streams. You guys are totally awesome, Ghost fam. I tell you one thing, we are getting there. We are chucking along. We're growing at a substantial rate. I'm pretty happy. But guys, until tomorrow, or until like 10 hours from now, whatever,